Carina Molier, holenderska scenarzystka i reżyserka, pokazała na krakowskim festiwalu dokument Przyjaciółka na odległość, zrealizowany wspólnie z Marią Mok. Film można było obejrzeć w sekcji Spojrzenie na Holandię.
Hello Carina, it's very nice to have you here in Krakow. I hope you are enjoying the festival. So I'd like to ask some questions about your film. First question, how long have you known OG, and how did this relationship between you developed, and at which stage of this relationship did you decide to put the story, to make a film about her?
Well, I met her more than 10 years ago already on a very wild party in Amsterdam somewhere, and we talked about her life until 8 in the morning, and from that moment on we started to email with each other, and well, of course the story of her life is very impressive, so I was touched immediately, not only by the story. And then I did some recordings with her for a theater performance I was working on. It's more like a performance than a real theater. And then we kept emailing each other about life, about boyfriends, about everything. And then after 5 years I did a course about intercultural intoxications, and a philosopher who's called Peter Sloterdijk. I learned to know his work. And then I started thinking I wanted to make a film about some intercultural intoxication relationship. And then I thought, well, maybe it would be nice to do this with OG, to pick up the filming. And the day after that, she phoned me and she told me that she wanted to bring back her daughter in her life. So, well, actually it was like a coming together of us again. And then I started to develop the idea, and I asked Maria to join me, and well, we started working on the film. And then it took even 5 years longer to finish the whole story. And I think also our relationship has changed a lot. So in the beginning it was just very open, talking about life, and then of course things change when you start to film together
and spend that much time together.
Yeah,
even if it's not like physical.
Yeah, it was really intense because we had a lot of Skype contact, and we visited her once in a while, and yeah, I was actually almost her coach, guiding her in this whole process, and her longing to have her daughter back in her life.
And at what point of the story have you decided to introduce the story from your life, the story about your father, and using the archive photos you found?
Yeah, this was a lot later even, because at the beginning we thought it would be nice to make it a personal film in a way, because the film is called My Long Distance Friend, so there was this interaction which was important in the film, but not really my story. And then we edited a first version of it, and it was actually only about OG, and people kept asking questions, why are you telling the story, as if there was something missing. And then I started to think really very thoroughly, why is it I'm making the film, and I started to write a diary about the whole process. And my father started to die, and he started to get ill, and then later on he died, and I found the slides, and I thought, whoa, this whole story...
The story clicked somehow.
Yeah, it was like seeing the slides of him traveling around the world. It was almost like the images I was missing for the film, and I thought, oh, this is really the story of my father also, OG moving around the world, and my father was also...
And then it got somehow, you know, let's say it got lifted to some kind of universal story about
where does one belong, where is
about
home.
Society longing for happiness, about people looking for...
Also a lot about the global world, where people start to travel more and more and have all kinds of possibility to look for happiness all over the place, instead of just being on your own mother ground, I would say. And so this is also, the story starts, it's also a lot about yeah, how long can you go traveling beyond horizons looking for the ultimate happiness in your life, and when do you decide to go back home, and where is home? And
yeah, that's the question.
that's really the question also in her life. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you for this conversation.